Let me ask you this.
Okay, yeah, all right.
What happens if he knocks you the out? What happens, KSI? What happens if you get knocked? Wait, hold on. Let me read. Let me put these steps into it.
Okay, all right.
What happens if he knocks your ass the out and then come on, you have Jake on behind you. You know how you feel them Jake is gonna feel like fucking Thanos.
Jake gonna have a field day, bro. Jake's gonna be on Twitter for months. Just
for months. What happens?
Yeah.
What happens if you get knocked out, KSI?
This is why KSI has already lost this fight against Dillon. Come on. Hello?
Hello?
Yep.
Mate, are you dumb?
What?
Why are you trying to say KSI will lose? To who? Mr. What's-His-Face Dillon Danis? Dillon Fanis? Dillon Panis? Dillon Fanny?
No, not particularly, but who is this?
Don't matter who I am, mate. Why are you trying to clickbait, you idiot?
No, of course not. I'm just trying to do a little sneaky thing, bro. You know? Gotta get the views somehow.
Yeah, well, I got Deji on the phone and he wants to say a few words to you, mate.
Really? You know him?
Yeah, I do. One sec.
What's up?
What up, bro?
Your brain doesn't work. You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I guess that's one way to explain to you that I'm not saying that he's gonna lose the boxing fight. I hope you liked it. I just think he lost the simple respect from his fans. He said in his recent video that he does not think that we'll ever be satisfied whoever he fights unless it's Jake Paul. And I personally think that's a complete cop-out from what the reality of the situation is. You had many options. Even in my last video about this, I said I do not want to talk about Dillon Danis because it shouldn't be an option. It should not be a fight to take in the beginning with just because the levels have risen beyond him. He is not a striker. You will not gain any levels of respect from beating Dillon Danis. In fact, if you struggle against him, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage because now people are going to look at Jake Paul and see how he destroyed Tyron Woodley. Yes, it was a close fight both times, but at the end of the day, nobody remembers any round except for that one punch where he completely knocked Tyron Woodley out clean. So if you're going to sit here and struggle against Dillon Danis, a much more inferior fighter than Tyron Woodley, and let's be real here, especially a striker, you are going to not gain any levels of respect but lose it from all YouTube boxing fans, influencer boxing fans, crossover boxing fans, whatever you want to call it. So not only is this a risky fight for yourself, but it's a fight, to be fair and to be fully honest, nobody wanted to see. Everybody wanted to see you fight Woodley.
Oh, but Jake already beat him.
Sure, some people will talk. You have many other options. You could have fought Slim. Slim is a better striker than Dillon Danis. I don't care what anybody says. Dillon Danis has never been known for his striking. Dillon Danis has never been known for his threat on the stand-up game. I mean, there are some wild statistics about Dillon Danis' striking game. It's mad. It's absolutely insane. And the fact that you actually picked him after he's been commenting non-stop saying he'll knock you out, he'll knock Jake out, he'll knock both of you out at the same night. We all knew that was never true and that would never be the case because he's not a boxer. Now listen, who knows? Was he training behind the scenes this entire time? Was he going through boxing camps, rigorous boxing camps this entire time without us knowing? Who knows? Do I think he'd become a good boxer if he did? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but he's an athlete. So I would not doubt that he can become good at boxing, at least better than most influencer boxers. Yeah, I would not doubt that. But I think KSI took the wrong decision here. I think he took the wrong step. We have to look at things objectively. Naturally, if KSI wants to save this image that he wants to keep as a boxer, he should go for a much tougher opponent than Tyron Woodley for his 6th fight, right? Because right now he's very close to where Jake Paul is. He's had the same amount of fights, almost. Jake Paul just fought Anderson Silva. He should at least be up to par with the level of Tyron Woodley. Because if he's truly trying to fight to get to where Jake is, he needs to at least go through the same level opponents. Dillon Danis is kind of like stepping back to what Ben Askren is. I'd argue a bit harder than Ben Askren, but I don't know, man. It doesn't seem that much tougher. The only difference is Ben Askren was old, Dillon Danis is not. Both are not in the striking game. So yes, Dillon Danis is a tougher fight than Ben Askren, but I feel like you're just not taking enough steps forward. Is this a step forward from Luis Pineda and Swarms? Yeah. But was Luis Pineda and Swarms the fights that you wanted or should have taken? No, definitely not. I understand the situation that was last second and he tried to make it 2 fights in one night. But not only did Alex pull out, but also your second opponent pull out. It was excused. People understood. But this time, it does not make sense. Dillon Danis is such a terrible option, in my opinion. You had many other options, and there's no point in going through these options in this video. Everybody knows what these options are. If you don't, go on Twitter. It's being talked about left, right, and center. I just have a feeling that KSI is starting to prioritize selling the tickets and getting the pay-per-views more than he is trying to prioritize giving himself a proper challenge. Because if you're not trying to improve truly, because sparring is one thing, fight night is another thing. True improvement comes from fight night if you want to actually become a professional boxer. But that's my opinion and that's my take. I hope it doesn't cause too much controversy. I think most people agree with me. If you do not agree with me, please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you did not. It's just very disappointing, man. Like, his brother just fought Floyd Mayweather. Like, that is a feat and a half and 2. That's 2 feats, bro. 2 feats, man. And you know what's crazy about Deji versus Floyd Mayweather? I actually snuck into the arena. If you did not watch that video, and yes, I did make a video about it, it's right here.